morning. It's Sunday, May 31st. I didn't think I would still be doing these this long. Tomorrow's June 1st. In my mind, June 1st is like when summer starts, you know. I guess Memorial Day, June 1st, whatever. So we had a beautiful day all day yesterday, and I sat on my deck all day yesterday. I worked on my tulip sweater. I got all the way down to the end of my armpit. I had to add one more row of tulips because my grow gauge never matches, ever. And so it's going to be beautiful. I'm really excited about it. It's not very bright. Not really tulip colored, but I think I'm going to be really happy with it. We did do the laundry yesterday, got all our clothes clean and dried on the line, except for Dennis's socks. He doesn't like them to be line dried, so we did have a little load in the dryer. But for the most part, our clothes were dried on the line. And it is so gorgeous again today that I think we'll be able to do the sheets. So that'll be fun. I'm doing my podcast later. I did my research about my cows and figured out all of my cows except one. And it was my first one. And, you know, it wasn't in Ravelry. I'm sure it was like a free pattern. It was my first, I think it was my first lace project. And I don't even remember what the yarn is, so. But I will be talking about my cows as requested. And I have whips now. That's so much fun. Last night I worked on my bralette after I went in the house. Rather than start on my the back of my tulip sweater, I worked on my bralette for a while. And so I'll have a few things to talk about on my podcast. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what to say because I talk every day. And then I have to figure out how to make it obvious it's a podcast and not a vlog, because I'm sure there are lots of people who don't want to see me every day but might be interested in the knitting content of my podcast. So I have to figure out, I have an idea how to differentiate my podcast from my CoronaVlogs on my feed or on somebody's subscription list so that they know, oh, that's a podcast. Maybe I'll be interested in, because there are lots of people who don't want to see me every day. I appreciate you all who do. I do so much. So much. Thank you so much to everybody who comments. I you know, try to answer everybody, and I really enjoy hearing about what's going on with you. I am very interested, and thank you for letting me know how your lives are going. Some are alone and soldiering through this all on their own, and others have their families with them, and some are working, and you know, I mean, it's a lot going on out there. So thank you so much for letting me know, and thank you so much for the comments and support for me, and I'm glad that you're finding the vlogs useful, because I surely am. But I will be doing a regular podcast, and so, you know, I need to figure out how to let people who want the podcast and not the vlog know it's not just another vlog. Well, having 2 videos in one day, spamming people, might be enough of a hint. So I have Pearl with me. Maisie was here earlier, but is she back there in the yard? There she is, in the shade. You may not be able to see her very well, but she's there. They like it outside. They romped and romped yesterday. Oh my gosh. They were tired. They were tired girls in the evening. So anyway, I am going to go off and do my podcast, so this will be short. And I hope you are all well. The news is so devastating. I can't even describe how I'm feeling about what's going on. And, you know, I really don't want to make this political, but some things are so huge that you can't pretend they're not happening. And my heart is just breaking for the people looking for justice. So I don't know what to do about that, though. I'm making some contributions, doing what I can, and I'll keep looking for things I can do. But meanwhile, I am going to go do my podcast, so I will wish you well. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're having as glorious of weather as we are. OMG. And I will tell you about my sea salt in the podcast. So meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I will talk to you again later this afternoon and tomorrow. So stay safe and stay sane.